Jack's Fitness. Like, don't get me wrong, he eats like shit, he's got no clue what he's doing, he's obviously, views are more important than actually progressing. Gymshark models, they're all natural, yeah? Man, people look at like these 140 kilogram humans and go, oh, that's naturally attainable. All right, here we are. Chest and triceps. Barbell lounge in Maidenhead, new gym. Looks pretty crisp, pretty nice in there. Got a nice fan blowing on me, happy days. They messaged me on TikTok, they were like, come check us out, because muscle work sucks. So, here we are. We'll see what we can run with. Oh, yes. Oh. My fucking wrist. I need to strengthen my wrists. More masturbation required. Like, I came from anorexic to this in 2 and a bit years.
Yeah, same with me. Do you know what thing makes me laugh? When people say, oh yeah, coming from being like anorexic is easier than coming from like having like fat on you.
Oh, come on, man.
Not being like, okay, if you're saying obese to the level where you're like 300, 400 kilos, like that's fair enough. But
it's never like that though.
Most people that have a bit of fat, to be fair, you train, you burn most of it off anyway.
Yeah. It's like they just chat the most. When you're actually like anorexic and skinny and whatnot, you have to like replenish your body before you even start growing anything, which takes time. And this is where people get it wrong. They think like, oh, you just start eating more. Like, you know, Jack's Fitness, right? Like, don't get me wrong, he eats like shit, he's got no clue what he's doing, he's obviously, views are more important than actually progressing. But like, to come back from where he is, he has to eat in a surplus for like 4 months solid consistently before he starts growing properly. So it's like, it's
like 8 meals a day type.
Yeah, bro. He needs a fucking burger, but I don't make the rules. It's just insecure people that just wanna talk the most, and they don't do anything, and that's the bottom line of the internet, isn't it? Just a bunch of, I can't say it.
There's someone like Matt, like Larry Wills,
Yeah.
He's come out about his steroids. Yeah. If he came out and he said, "Oh, do you know what? I'm happy to be steroids cancelled. Everything I've done is 100% natural," then that's an issue. You're selling it to millions of people saying, "No, I'm fully natural." But because he's come out about it, I'm like, what the fuck can anyone say? Oh, you use steroids?
But it's like Gymshark models. They're all natural, yeah. Man, people look at like these 140 kilogram humans and go, oh, that's naturally attainable. Yeah. No,
There's no way you can be that size, train and eat as much as you are, and keep that type of fit body. Like, you look at them and they're just like inhumane, they're like out of an anime. That's what it is.
And you can't grow to that size staying like lean either. That's one of the things I get like comments about now. They're like, oh, you're eating too much, you're fat, you're this. I'm pushing like over 5k calories a day because I'm bulking. I'm trying to get to 100 kilos, right? And it's like, but you have to bulk to then be able to cut and be big. You can't stay 10% and just grow forever unless you want to take like, if you want to do it in like 20 years, calm. Of course you can, but like 20 years. Yeah, exactly. No one is doing that. I'm not doing this till I'm 45.
And then what, they're going to go out on the beach and be like, fuck, you look at me.
Yeah, exactly. Finally, I made it after 20 years. Such a waste of time, these idiots. Doesn't feel the same as a seated one. I don't get that good activation. But For instance, someone like your size, if you just went on like standard TRT, you'd fucking explode. Just because of like, because there's only so much like binding affinity androgens can have in your body with your muscular tissue, and it increases based on like your muscle size. So it's like, if you're big, they bind more. It's literally that simple. This is why big open competitors are running like grams and grams and grams of gear, plus insulin, plus growth hormone, plus like this, that, and the other. Because I mean, like I saw Ian Valliere at the Arnold's. He's what, like 240, 250 lean now because he stopped competing. This guy's fucking gigantic. Like I stood next to him, he's fucking huge. Like he's like literally a fucking brick wall of a human. It's crazy. And he's not even like one of the bigger guys, you know? Like some of the guys get like 300 pounds plus on stage. It's like,
That is just genuinely.
that's so crazy.
Imagine taking a shit, but you could not wipe your arms.
Just can't recrank.
Hire someone for it.
Yeah, I'll hire you. I bet I get you to come in with a camera and then wipe at the same time. There you go. That's a bit of a better set. Not too heavy. Fuck, you throw me off now because you just pulled the camera out. Strength. Presumably you're eating in a surplus.
Yeah.
And what rep ranges are you training in?
Around about like 10 to 12,
See,
depending on how heavy the weight is.
you're going to failure?
Yeah.
Like perfectly to failure, like actual failure. But it's just lower your rep range slightly. And then also, like optimize recovery. Because if you're pushing the food, you're in a lower rep range, you're just inherently going to be stronger because you're less fatigued. And then if you're recovering better between your sets, you're always going to come in at like top spec. Right? So if you're trying to push like 30s on incline, like just gradually increase. The ones here go up in like 2.5s. So it's pretty good increments to be going up in anyway. So what are you pushing up right now?
About 26.
26 what for how many reps?
Around about 10, 11.
10.
Yeah.
Okay, so stick to the 26s until you can well realistically if you're doing 10, 11 on the 26s, you can probably up to like the next one, and then just go for like a lower rep range, and then just like grind your way through that. But if you can also put it first exercise in your workout as well, so you come in like fresh as fuck. Do like one warm-up set. Don't milk your warm-up sets like 10, 12, 15 reps. Literally lightweight 5 reps. Up it to like a mid-weight, do like 3 reps, and then bang, top set. That's literally what I did today. I did the 15s for like 5. I did the 30s for like 2, 3, and then we just went straight onto the 42s. It's like, well, I'm not strong. I am not strong. I've seen some shit. Some of these boys out here are much stronger than me. But yeah, you just lower your rep range slightly. Obviously, you push your food. Presumably, macros-wise, you're high protein, high carb, moderate to low fats. Yeah, and it just takes a little bit of time. Also, you're natural and you're still developing, so don't expect like massive strength gains. But then you can also throw some cheeky bit of creatine in there.
Oh yeah, you know what? I take creatine, and ever since I've took creatine, I've seen a massive increase in my strength. Like before, I think I was doing about 22s for 8 reps. And then ever since I started taking creatine, it just went up, like it skyrocketed.
Are you also hydrating well? How much water are you drinking?
Well, during my gym session, I don't really hydrate a lot. But outside of that,
he's gassing out. This shit that I drink is I haven't got the tubs with me. I'll show you. It's carb powder, BCAAs, and it's just, it keeps you like refueled. It keeps your glycogen replenished. It keeps you nice and hydrated. Gives you some extra pizzazz, so you don't get like gassed out. So obviously, while you're exercising, you're depleting glycogen, right? You don't want to be fucking scranning as you're going around. But that's quick carbs, so it just like helps you keep like nice and full. Same, basically, if you want a cheaper version, you just get a Lucozade, like a Lucozade Sport. It's basically the same thing. It's just a lower dose. Just all of those things. Optimize everything, and you'll get stronger. But it also takes a bit of time because you're young. And you see like these guys that are like natural benching like 200 at 17.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And they're everywhere. And this is where it's too heavy, and I fail. Something, because embroidery is like this kind of embroidery is good. It's really high quality, but it can't do precise detailing down to the degree of like, I don't know, like a vein on a bicep or like something like this. And that's the issue we ran into with like the original logo of the bicep. It was either too plain or too complicated to actually like embroider. So it needs to be like, ideally like a solid logo, if that makes sense, like a solid something. Like if you did like a bicep, yeah, that was just a solid arm, solid one color, I mean by solid, it would look shit. So that's the only like issue we kind of run into. But I do have like a kind of like an idea of like some kind of like just basic geometric like kind of outlining or something. But I need to play around with it. I have one of, you don't know Ollie, you know Ollie. One of his friends is a graphic designer, so I can ask him to like throw something together. Obviously Chloe's got her iPad, she does designs, tattoos, whatnot. My friend Dan also knows a graphic designer. So there's people out there that I can like ask and go to with a thing. But that is, you're entirely correct, that is something that needs to be like thrown on.
And I was like, yeah. The 2 bedrooms were stations, but one thing is like, a big kitchen where you're talking about like, count there. And I'm like, this is fine, isn't it? It's like, where are you going to do it? Yeah. And she is like, great. Anything that needs to be improved, like, we can only have anything like that moment.
Fucking hell. Close. Close. Should have gone heavier, but you live and you learn. Are you ready? Are you steady? All right. Push. Done. Job done. Job's a good one. Hit a little bit of chest. Hit a little bit of triceps. No shoulders because they're a little bit cooked from the other day. Did back yesterday, chest the day before. But top session. Feel good. Nice pump. Let's go.